Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best free cards in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. All of these cards are cards that you can grind for, some of which, a couple of which at least, are expired or very, very hard to get at this point, but have been grindable in the past. And I think this is a good list to drop, especially now with the spotlights having dropped recently. There's a lot of great free cards, and a lot of those guys did make this list. In fact, I'm impressed by how many of them did. A lot of competitive level cards came from that and from other things that you can do for free in MyTEAM, or could have done in the past for free in MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 10,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. And at number 10 is Tim Duncan, which I gotta say is kind of low for a dark matter, but Larry Bird's not even on this list, so take that for what you will. Tim is obviously 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan. He's an incredible defender with amazing interior badges on both ends of the court. As a trophy case player, he can get any badge added, which means badges like limitless takeoff, limitless range, and whatever else you'd like to add to him, he can get. He's a decent shooter, very good dunker, and solidly athletic with a pretty average release. Like, it's not a great release by any means, so that is one thing that holds him back, as well as the fact that he doesn't have SIGs. So those two things do kind of hurt the card, and I probably hit my main gripes with him, because if he had a really good release and some better playmaking, I really do think he'd be one of the best power forwards in the game still, and he still is because of his stats and badges, but animations wise, he's a little bit below what you'd like to see at this point, so that is why he falls all the way down to number 10. Number 9 is going to be OG Anunoby, our first spotlight player of the video, but certainly not our last. OG at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. Wish he could play shooting guard, but even at small forward, he's really good. He's a great defensive card with half clamp breaker and quick first step as well. Incredible defensive stats. Shooting badges are really good, but no limitless range is annoying, but he's got super solid finishing badges, a great dunker, really good shooter, and a very quick card as well. Now, release is also very good. OG's based on quick is really good. He's got the normal leaner and the MJ dribble style with the step behind the back and the normal size up. So solid SIGs, really good release, great defender. Decent size, not great. His size is probably one of his weakest attributes, as well as missing the limitless range badge, which is a badge that I'm a big fan of personally, so him not having that does hurt him a little bit, but still think he's an incredible card and does deserve a spot on the top 10. Number 8 is going to be Trevor Ariza, who in all honesty is very similar to OG. He's got a couple things that I do prefer about him versus OG, one being that he's 6'8", OG's only 6'7", 7'2" wingspan. It's a little bit better as well. Half limitless takeoff, posterizer, catch and shoot, corner specialist, clamp breaker, quick first step, and then 4 great defensive badges, bunch of good gold badges as well. He's very complete, which is the first thing that I really like about him. There aren't really any super crucial badges that he's missing, which is super nice, and also he has the limitless range badge to go along with being a little bit bigger than OG, as well as just slightly more spread out Hall of Fame badges, including some key badges like a limitless takeoff. Good speed, good shooter, very good dunker, great defender as well. Honestly, a very similar card to OG. I will say OG does actually have a better release and has the normal fade, but similar SIGs as well, like not great SIGs, MJ dribble style, normal size up, just like OG. So very, very solid card. I just prefer the fact that he's got a little more size and it's a little bit more complete badge wise than OG, but they're very, very close cards, and you could really probably pretty much exchange them either way, however you wanted to. Now, Julius Erving's going to come in at number 7, which is kind of crazy for a card that, like, 2 weeks ago was the best shooting guard in the game, but at this point I don't think he quite is anymore. He's probably like 3rd or 4th, probably 4th actually, I would say, at least, maybe even 5th. But 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 20 hops, which are all really good Hall of Fame badges. Another trophy case card that can get all of his badges upgraded and whatever you want to add to him added. Incredible stats all the way around, super fast, great shooter, great dunker. The reason he's this low is because he doesn't have normal leaner at the shooting guard position as a shot creator, and his release is only on normal. Even though it is a very solid release, if it was on quick, it would really help elevate the card and make Dr. J one of the best cards in the game still. Still think he's really, really good. I'd love to see a trophy case Evo still for all the trophy case cards that update some animations and things, but don't think it's going to happen, to be completely honest. But with that being said, Dr. J is still great, and he does come in at number 7. Number 6 is going to be Cedi Osman. Honestly, really, really good. The more I use this card and the more that I look at him, the more impressed I am. By the way, spoiler alert, this is a guy y'all might see in tomorrow's No Money Spent episode. In fact, by might, you definitely will. But 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan, hot spots from all 5 spots outside the 3, 10 hops include fast twitch, bully, catch, comeback kid, clamp breaker, quick first step, interceptor, menace, all the good key gold badges as well, which is what I love to see. Like, the most important badge he's missing is probably Brick Wall or Agent 3, which good badges, but not like crucial. He's got everything else you could ask for. 90 driving dunk. He's quick. He's a great shooter, and he's a very good defender. And he has quick drops off one as his go-to dunk, which is super nice. MJ dribble style, Kyrie size up, John Wall escapes, a super good half-court sigs, and elite release, and the normal fade. Can play the 2. Has a great player build with the 2. Definitely one of my favorite of these Pink Diamond Trophy case cards. The more I use him, the more I like him, and he comes in at number 6. Number 5 is going to be Tyreek Evans, because a 6'6" free PG who's really, really good is definitely something that you can't overlook. He's one of those, he's like the only free PG, I'd say, that can really compete size-wise against the best PGs in the game, guys like Ben, Magic, Harden, etc. 6'6" to the 6'11" wingspan is very solid size, though, like I said. 3 out of 5 hotspots, 10 hops include Limitless Takeoff, Bully, and a ton of playmaking badges. He's got gold Limitless range. He's a very solid defender. Even without Anchor, Brick Wall, Challenger, Interceptor, he's still a very solid all-around defender because of his size, which is very valuable. He's a very good dunker, which especially coupling with that Hoff Limitless Takeoff makes him really, really good in that aspect. Capable shooter and very fast for a PG his size. Moves well. Trade dribble style honestly isn't bad. It's not MJ, but it's really not bad at all. And the release is pretty good. Normal leaner is nice to have, and quick drops off one again for a PG is one of those things that you just can't overlook. Most PGs don't have that, don't get animation, and he's got that. So stat and badge wise, he might not be as good as a couple of the guys below him, but the fact he can play PG really pushes him over the top, and he's an incredible card, so definitely deserves a spot pretty high on the list. Number 4 is going to be E. Jean Leon, and E is, I mean, he's very good. Everybody knows that. He's like probably the 3rd best power forward, 4th best power forward, somewhere in there, 3rd or 4th at that position in my team. 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan is elite size. Hotspots from basically everywhere. 15 hops include Posterizer, Bully, bunch of shooting badges, bunch of defensive badges. Another card that like trophy case players can get all of his badges upgraded, which is super nice. So you can add whatever you'd like to him, whether that's an Agent 3, Limitless Takeoff, Handles for Days, or others. Capable defender, especially with great defensive hops. He's a very good rebounder, decent speed, and very good shooter with super solid dunking ability as well. MJ dribble style, Lillard behind the back are 2 elite sigs he has, and then the Ignas Brazdeikis base is really, really good as well. I'm still not certain I say that name right, but I think I do. It sounds right. Ignas Brazdeikis. I'm not sure. It's a hard name to pronounce regardless, so the fact I feel like I can pronounce it pretty solidly, kind of, okay, tangent. Get back to the point. Regardless, he is really, really good, and he deserves a top 4 spot. Number 3 is going to be Wiggs. Really, really like Wiggins a lot. His weakest point on this card is the fact that his release is a tiny, teensy bit slow, but he's 6'7" at shooting guard with a 7-foot wingspan and an incredible player build. 4 out of 5 hotspots. 15 hops include Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, Fast Twitch, Clamp Breaker, Handles for Days, Quick First Step, and a ton of great defensive badges. Can get whatever badges added and upgraded on him that you'd like. So badges like Agent 3, Limitless Range, Rise Up, Break Starter, Unpluckable, Brick Wall, etc. are addable to him. He's a great defender, incredible slasher, very good shooter, and very fast for a shooting guard. So release is very solid. Wiggins release on quick is super solid. Normal leaner as well. MJ dribble style, Kobe escape. He's got good sigs. He's got a good release. Great leaner and incredible all-around stats and badges, as well as amazing player build at the 2. And that is why he is a top 3 card among free cards in my team, in my opinion. Now, Oluwakandi is going to come in at number 2, and I think people are going to say it's a little bit high on him, because I think I had a couple people say that on my center tier list, having him at number 2 was a bit too high. I don't care. I know he's only got a 70 shot 3. I know he doesn't come with any base shooting badges, and you got to add some to him. I know he can't get every single badge. Can't get Challenger or Glove or Limitless Range or things like that. But I don't care. You batch this card out, add a 3-ball shoot to him. He is going to not struggle to shoot the ball whatsoever, and we'll get to why that is in just a second. But the finishing badges are great. The defensive badges are really good on the interior. He's a very, very good dunker, fast for a center, very, very good defender as well, and he has an incredible player build, 7 foot, built like he's 7'2", built like Shaq, honestly, which is incredible. And then the release is incredible. The exact same release that Joe Smith has, except it's on quick, which I loved that Joe Smith release, and having that on Oluwakandi just takes it to another level, to be completely honest, as well as the normal leaner MJ dribble style, Kobe escape, and Steph behind the back, giving him really, really good playmaking for a center. Like, this card is the most complete center in the game outside of shooting the ball, and I mean, even compared to Yao, he's the most complete. He's just not 7'6" like Yao is, which is why Yao is higher at the center position still. But Oluwakandi, in my opinion, legitimately is the 2nd best free card in the game, and I think he's absolutely incredible. And then number 1, I don't think this is a surprise to anybody. Obviously, in my opinion, KG is the best power forward and the best free card easily in my team right now. He's got great size, hotspots from everywhere, 15 hops, including a bunch of great finishing badges, bunch of great defensive badges, and Clamp Breaker and Quick First Step. Can get all of his badges upgraded and added, so badges like Limitless Range, Agent 3, Amped if you want, Slippery Off Ball if you want, a bunch of playmaking badges can be added. He's very fast for a power forward. He's got a very good 3-ball, great dunker, and an incredible all-around defender and rebounder. Amazing release, LaMelo base, which is one of, if not the best bases in my team, on quick, normal leaner. MJ MJ dribble style, De'Aaron Fox size up, which is nuts on a power forward. That's one of the best couple size ups in my team. Kobe Escape as well. He is so complete, so good, so dominant. Kevin Garnett is an incredible card in my team. Best power forward in the game. I was worried Chet was going to overtake him for a little bit, but they didn't change Chet's release. So it did not wind up being the case that he was better than KG. And that makes me happy because I'm about to get this KG card up. I know what he spent, and he is going to be insane. So an incredible top tier free card. Looking at this list, all of these guys are really good competitive level cards. 2K's done a great job with free cards recently, especially with E and then the spotlights they dropped this week. And yeah, big fan of what they're doing right now in my team. It's content wise anyway. Obviously the bans and the pack changes and all that stuff are a whole different story, but in terms of content, 2K's been killing it, and we got some great free cards in my team. So with that being said, let me know what you think of my list down in the comment section down below. If there's anybody you think I ranked too high or too low, or left off the list entirely that deserves a spot, feel free to let me know. But that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.